So your workout C this month is going to be 3 different circuits, and each circuit we're going to put some time on the clock. This first one will be 5 minutes. We're going to see how many rounds of these exercises we can do in 5 minutes, or what I call AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. We'll begin with 5 elevated push-ups. Choose a height that makes sense for you. Then we're going to set up for prisoner split squats. So you've got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Keep your elbows open and pulled back to engage good posture. As you sink down into that split squat, keep your back heel off the floor and make sure that your knees are pointing straight forward. Once those are completed, we're going to go elevated Spider-Man crawls, where you're in that elevated position again, but bring your knee to your opposite elbow. If these are really easy, you can certainly do them on the floor also. As soon as that's finished, we'll do 5 prisoner squats. Keep your elbows back, sit down in your squat, and that's the final exercise. So just see how many times you can go through that circuit in 5 minutes. We'll do the same idea with the second circuit. Put 5 more minutes on the clock. We'll start out with cross behind lunges, alternating sides as you go. We'll do 5 on each side. Sit up really tall. These look like little curtsies. Step further back there than you think you need to. Don't make your cross behind lunges really compact. Open up that stance. After that, we're going to get in your bent over position and alternate between a T and a W. We'll do 5 of each one of these. So alternating between a T and then a W, keeping your back slightly arched. Then get down on the floor, set up right away for 5 bridges. So it's not very many of these. Pushing through your feet. Then flip right over, and we're going to do a double Spider-Man crawl to a stand-up, or essentially kind of a froggy burpee where you don't jump with it. So it's a push-up position where you just step 1 foot forward and switch, and then stand up. Okay, so that's this circuit. Do as many rounds as possible in 5 minutes. Your final circuit will be a little quicker. It's only 3 minutes. So let's see how many rounds of these you can do in 3 minutes. We're going to start with a tall plank position. This can be elevated if you need to. You're going to bring your knees straight forward towards your chest, but you're not trying to touch your chest. Your main goal here is to keep your back neutral no matter what. Once you get 6 per side, we're going to flip over and do a single leg bridge. So now you only have 1 foot planted on the floor. The other leg is hanging out up in the air. You're going to push through that planted foot to lift your hips up, pressing your hip bone up towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes to lift your hips up. As soon as you get 6 on each side, we're going to stand up for kind of a gentle hopping one. You can go as big with these as you want or as conservative. So we're just kind of leaping from side to side. Make sure that your knee and hip are bent. Don't land in a stick-legged position. Really absorb the impact. We'll go 6 per side, and then we're going to go back to that first exercise of that circuit. And that's it. Good job.